G'day guys, how's it going? I'm Aaron Whitnall, this is ACWSport, and here are my predictions for week 20 of the 2017-2018 Premier League season, starting with the Boxing Day fixtures and the early kickoff that sees Tottenham hosting Southampton, a game that I will be at Wembley. I honestly think this will be an easy 3-0 win for Spurs, just because Southampton have lost their main goal-scoring threat in Charlie Austin through injury, and also just the fact that Southampton don't score a lot. The fact Harry Kane is in red-hot form and will want to break Alan Shearer's record. I think he will get a brace, and I also think Dele Alli will get on the score sheet for them. So that's how I see it going down at Wembley. Then on to Old Trafford, what is probably the biggest game of this week. Manchester United hosting a very informed Burnley, despite their loss to Spurs last week. Obviously, Burnley pushing for a top 6 place this season, based on current form. But United, they've had some disappointing results over the last couple of weeks. I think the United fans at Old Trafford will be expecting a big result. I think they'll get it. I'm going to go Manchester United 3, Burnley 0. I'm going to back Romelu Lukaku to get a brace, and for Marcus Rashford or Juan Mata to get on the score sheet for United at Old Trafford. Then to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea though host Brighton in what I think will be a fairly tough game for Chelsea, but I think they'll run out 2-0 winners in the end. I'm going to go Eden Hazard to get a brace for them there. And then on to Anfield, where Liverpool host a very struggling Swansea, rock bottom of the Premier League table. I think Liverpool will run riot with their Fab Four. I'm actually going to go for a 5-0 Liverpool home win. I think Mo Salah will get a hat-trick in this game. I'm going to back Mane, and I'm going to back Coutinho to get on the score sheet in that game as well. Then another interesting game in the middle of the table. Leicester travel to Watford, who, going back a few weeks ago, I would have banked on a Watford home win because they had been very good at home, but they've lost 5 of their last 6 games, whereas Leicester are on the resurgence under Claude Puel, picked up a big point at home to Manchester United last week, and I think Leicester will run out winners here again. I'm going to back Vardy to get 1, Mahrez to get 2, and then I'm going to back Gray to score for Watford in that game. And then to the Hawthorns, where West Brom host Everton, who are in red-hot form under Sam Allardyce. I just see a comfortable 3-0 win for Everton at the Hawthorns. Allardyce has got them so well organised at the back now. They blocked out Chelsea. I don't expect West Brom to get past them. So yeah, I just see it being a comfortable win. I reckon Davis, Calvert-Lewin and Sigurdsson will get on the score sheet for Everton in that game if Wayne Rooney's not back. Huddersfield, they host Stoke in a kind of big game for Stoke, because if Stoke can win this, that will really get them back up the table. But Huddersfield are so good at home. I see them running out 2-1 winners in this game. I'm going to back Moy and Depotra to get on the score sheet for them. Choupo-Moting to get on the score sheet for Stoke for me in that game there. Bournemouth versus West Ham in what is the biggest game at the bottom of the table this week, the final game on Boxing Day. I only see a 2-2 draw. I just think Bournemouth will show stubbornness to not get beaten at home, but I just don't see either sides quite having enough to edge each other in this. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw in that. I'm going to back Ayew and Antonio to score for West Ham, and I'm going to back Wilson to get a brace for Bournemouth in that game. Then on to the game on the 27th, Newcastle hosting Manchester City, the runaway leaders. Again, I just see another win for Manchester City, but I think Newcastle will give it a good go. I'm going to go 3-1 to City in that game. Kevin De Bruyne to get a brace and Gabriel Jesus to score for Man City. I'm going to back Dwight Gale or Christian Atsu to score for Newcastle in that game. And then finally on the 28th, Crystal Palace, they host Arsenal. And again, I can only see an Arsenal win here. I'm going to go 3-1 to Arsenal, but again, I think Palace will give it a good go. I'm going to back Zaha to score for Palace, and I think Ozil will get 1, but Lacazette will get a brace for Arsenal at Selhurst Park. And they are my predictions for Week 20 of the Premier League. Do you agree with my predictions? Please comment below, let me know. I'm always interested to hear what your predictions are. As always, I'm Aaron Whitnall, and I will see you again with my Week 20 Premier League review soon. Please don't forget to subscribe to ACW Sport.